Quarterback says that 6 weeks of retirement was not enough for him.
Yeah, so Jason's here with more on how the greatest of all time is returning to the gridiron. Didn't last long.
No, it did not. 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady, who announced his retirement on February 1st, says he's coming back. He posted on Twitter Sunday evening saying, "These past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates and I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. Unfinished business." Uh-oh. Brady and the Bucs lost to Matthew Stafford and the Rams in the divisional round of this year's playoffs. Many speculate he wants another chance at winning an 8th Super Bowl ring. Well, duh. The Bucs posted this tweet last night confirming the news of Brady's return by saying he's back. One NBC analyst says many in the sports world are surprised that he is returning to the field.
As of last week, I thought he was going to try to find a graceful exit from the Buccaneers, and it's possible he tried, and it's possible he failed, and he decided I'll rather play for the Buccaneers than play for no one.
Okay. There's been no word from the Bucs on how much Brady will make this season or if he's committed to a longer deal. We will keep you updated, and the Today Show will have a lot more as well since this just happened last night.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Well, I'm announcing right now that I'm retiring.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Right now.
No.
But I'll be back after the commercial break.
Okay. Well, then there we go.
I'm coming out of retirement after this commercial break, and your stories to watch for everybody. Keep it here.
There are over 500 reasons to shop the Gardner White Anniversary Sale. Reason number 300. Save up to $700 on reclining furniture in stock. Power reclining sofas, $895. Power recliners, $495. Only at Gardner White.
If you've been injured in an accident and you want to get more, you need to get Morse. I'm Mike Morse. Let's talk about your case and then get you more. 855 Mike wins.
Want to put your little tax deductions to work? We got some tricks in our tool belt. 50 Floor now has the newest hardwood, tile, laminate, luxury vinyl, and carpet. 50 Floor brings hundreds of samples to your home to see in your own light. 50 Floor will do all the heavy lifting for you, and they can get most jobs done in a day. They'll even clean up afterwards. Call today to get free installation. 50 Floor is home improvement, done right.
877-50 Floor. Pick up the phone, we'll be knocking at your door.
Tech Time with Andrew Humphrey, your home for the very latest on science, technology, and innovation.
Visit clickondetroit.com/techtime. Sponsored by DTE Energy.
No matter the season, Local 4 can count on Farmer John's Home Garden and Fashion to brighten our weather patio. We want to say thank you, Farmer John's, for keeping our patio fresh and beautiful.
Looking for incredible speed and a great value? Xfinity gives you both. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet. Plus, with Xfinity XFi, you get the amazing coverage, control, and protection you need. Call 1-800-800-5070 today. To learn more or get started with an amazing deal on Xfinity Internet for only $25 a month for 12 months. You'll get the best Wi-Fi for your home, with fast speed to power all your devices. But that's not all. With XFi, you'll even get control of your home Wi-Fi network, see who's online, and even pause Wi-Fi to connected devices. Just call 1-800-800-5070 to get started with Xfinity Internet for just $25 a month for 12 months. And ask how to get XFi Advanced Security for free when you get the XFi Gateway. That's a $72 a year value. Get the speed you want and the value you want, all risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-800-800-5070. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Nothing's better than a win, except a win with BetMGM. We got you feeling the fire, lighting up the court, bringing the house down. Now, you're winning with the king of sportsbooks. You know what to do.
There are over 500 reasons to shop the Gardner White Anniversary Sale. Reason number 100. We make it easy to take it home today and pay later with 0% financing for 50 months and free same-day delivery. Only at Gardner White.
Good morning, and your stories to watch for. The Detroit Schools Public Community District is holding another meeting tonight discussing their 20-year master plan and what schools are looking at closing, adding, or renovating. That meeting is scheduled for 8 o'clock this evening at Pershing High School. The plan looks at 5 schools, adding them, renovating 7, but closing another 7 that are currently open. Again, the meeting starts tonight. Pershing High School and the district is encouraging parents and residents to attend, listen to the plan, and give their feedback.
And the trial of 4 men charged in the plot to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer is now delayed until at least Thursday. This as Grand Rapids federal court says a key participant in the trial tested positive for the coronavirus.
Oxford Community Schools will hold a special board meeting tonight to appoint its new superintendent. Earlier this month, the school board voted to select 19-year district veteran Ken Weaver for the job. And here's what NBC's Molly Hunter is working on from Ukraine for the Today Show.
Yeah, we're just minutes away from the Today Show. And again, the Ukraine-Russian war is leading their newscast. Right now, you're looking at live pictures from Kyiv. This is a residential apartment building that was actually bombed over the weekend with 1 confirmed death. Richard Engel will be there live, and they'll have complete coverage coming up at 7 a.m. Brandon?
All right, last check of your weather and traffic. We have 20s to low 30s outside your door. So another cool start, 32 with a wind chill of 26 at Metro. Just a little bit of light snow north of Saginaw, crossing over the Saginaw Bay here into perhaps Huron County. A couple of flakes there, a couple of drips out near Lansing, but a lot of this really just struggling to materialize. Our best chance at a couple of drips and or flakes will be throughout the day in our north zone, as we are seeing now. The rest of us, partly sunny, 51, and there's a little front staying north, sags enough south where late morning, early afternoon, we might see a little rain showing up again in parts of the thumb or our north zone. Other than that, we are looking at a heck of a nice 7-day. Keep in mind that average high is 46. So even tomorrow, maybe we're not quite as warm, but near 50 degrees and some scattered lighter rain chances through the late morning and afternoon hours tomorrow. And then Wednesday up to 57 degrees. Thursday, we are 63, and we are all Irish.
Yes.
That's it. I'll leave it with that, Kim.
That was nice.
Because it wasn't too much.
It was
right?
subtle. We're
right.
working on that. All right. Thanks, Brandon. And here's a look at your commute this morning. If you're heading out the door right now, it's great driving conditions. However, for those of you traveling through the Novi area, we've got a crash to warn you about over on the westbound lanes of I-96. This crash just past I-696 here has your right lane blocked. So keep that in mind if you are traveling this way. But other than that, our roads are looking good. Conditions are dry out there. Visibility also good as well. So no problems other than this one over on westbound I-96 just past I-696.
So on Sunday when I saw the snow, you know what I kept thinking?
What?
When are we going to get the no snow guarantee? You knew that was coming.
July.
I know.
Yesterday, as we were dealing with that snow, it transitioned nicely. We had a little warm front come through, the sun came out, but I was thinking we're 1 week away from spring officially. That was yesterday. So this Sunday at, I think it's 11:30 in the morning, the vernal equinox.
The Rager.
Is that when you're committing to the no snow guarantee?
I'm committing to Paul Gross upside down keg stands.
Yay! Oh boy.
It's
Happy
nuts.
Monday, everybody. The Today Show's coming up next.
Where more people get their news than any other source. Local 4, expect more.
Gardner White is Michigan's power recliner headquarters. Shop the largest selection of power reclining sofas, sectionals, and recliners with premium classic leathers, trendy new styles, hundreds of custom options, and stay connected with all the latest features. Get our low price guarantee with 0% financing for 50 months. Reclining sofas from $8.95. Payments as low as $18 a month. In stock and ready for free same-day delivery. Only at Gardner White.
When a speeding driver disables you from working, I'll be right there. When you need me to come to the hospital, I'll be right there. And when you have a serious injury and deserve a win, I'll be right there.
Lee got me $300,000.
Call me. I'll be right there.
Make your tax refund go even further at the Twins Auto Sales Tax Season Savings Event going on now. We have over 500 cars, trucks, and SUVs ready for you to drive home today. During the tax season savings event, we'll get you approved for the vehicle you need, guaranteed.
Treat yourself to the hassle-free car buying experience you deserve. Let us help you find your next car, truck, or SUV at Twins Auto Sales.
The tax season savings event ends soon. Visit our showrooms in Detroit and Redford today.
To win in March, you gotta believe. But it's also knowing when to stop believing. Just let go. Because with FanDuel Sportsbook, you can leave a bet anytime you think it's going south.
New customers bet $5 and instantly get a $150 site credit bonus guaranteed.
You're my new extra reliable, super fast internet. Stream a movie. Order us a pizza. Wow, good internet.
Internet 100 is just $19.99 a month. Plus, learn how to get up to $300 on us.
Wow. If you are an Oakland County property owner and are struggling to pay your property taxes, our office can help. I'm Oakland County Treasurer Robert Wittenberg. March 31st is the deadline to pay delinquent property taxes, so don't wait another day. We're committed to helping you save your home and business from tax foreclosure. Schedule a taxpayer assistance meeting to discuss your situation and find a solution. Visit our website or call us today. Let's prevent tax foreclosure and ensure our communities continue to thrive.
My son was rear-ended by a truck. Why should I call Lee?
Because I've gotten money for thousands of trucking clients. Recently, I got a client who needed back surgery, $500,000. Anytime, anywhere, I'll be right there.
Local 4 named Station of the Year by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters.
Good morning. Alarming escalation. Russia ramping up attacks in western Ukraine, including a deadly strike on a military base just miles from the Polish border. And now asking China for assistance. This amid the growing refugee crisis as the mass exodus approaches nearly 3 million people. We're covering it all live from the front lines. Staggering spikes with the price of gas and everyday essentials skyrocketing amid record inflation, a new problem for Americans. An inside look at the businesses now passing on their added costs to consumers, and in some cases, giving you less and still charging you more. Manhunt. Police searching for a potential serial killer wanted for the brazen attacks on homeless men in New York and the nation's capital.
This was an intentional murder, just assassinated them.
Straight ahead, the frantic race to track him down as the NYPD also hunts for a suspect caught on video attacking 2 workers at the famous Museum of Modern Art. Remembering William Hurt.
A long time ago, we knew each other for a short period. You don't know anything about me.
The Oscar-winning icon from some of the biggest movies of the 80s and the Marvel Universe later in life has passed away. How his family and fellow stars are honoring his remarkable career. All that plus, he's back. A stunner from Tom Brady announcing his return to the NFL, unretiring after just 6 weeks. Why the star quarterback says after 22 seasons and 7 Super Bowl rings, he still has unfinished business. And let's dance.
The Cowboys of Wyoming.
March Madness back and bigger than ever as the men's and women's fields are revealed overnight. We've got everything you need to know to fill out your brackets. Today, Monday, March 14th, 2022.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hey guys, welcome to Today. It's a Monday morning. We're so happy that you're joining us this morning. Craig's in early. Savannah is going to enjoy this week off just to chill out. And I think a lot of people were sitting in front of the TV watching a little basketball this weekend.
Your Hokies had a good weekend.
Wait, let me just do it once. Hokey, high, tech, VPI. I mean, you got to do it.
ACC champs.
How about beating Duke by like almost 20 points?
Right. So we're going to have much more March Madness coming up as you get ready to fill out your brackets.
All right. Speaking of triumphant returns, how about this news from Tom Brady? The star quarterback changed his mind. He reversed his decision to retire, saying he will be back with the Buccaneers for his 23rd NFL season. We are live in Tampa with the reaction to that story.
Not clear what could have happened in that 40 days of retirement. Also ahead, new details this morning on a string of attacks here in New York and in Washington, D.C. Police releasing this image of the suspect overnight, who they say is targeting the homeless in both cities. The very latest on that manhunt in just a moment.
But we do start with the major headlines out of the war in Ukraine after a brutal weekend of heavy fighting. Another round of peace talks did get underway this morning, as more than 2.5 million Ukrainians have now fled their homes. Many are heading to neighboring Poland. We've got it all covered, including how it's affecting prices at the pump this morning. Let's start with NBC's Richard Engel in Kiev. Hey, Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Hoda. Even as this fourth round of peace talks gets underway, which Ukrainian officials are describing as difficult, the Russian attacks continue to grow more brutal, and it seems that nothing is now off limits. An American journalist and filmmaker was shot dead by Russian forces this weekend, and then early this morning, an apartment building was targeted, a direct hit on a civilian building just a few miles from the center of Kyiv.
Russia is now carrying out major attacks, making no distinction between civilians or soldiers inside of Kyiv. Russian forces fired at an apartment building, scoring a direct hit on the undefended target full of Ukrainian families. At least one body, a man, lay bundled by the rubble.
The attack happened just after 5 in the morning when most of the residents in this building were sleeping. The incoming artillery round, sometimes described as a rocket, hit right by the front door, making evacuations more difficult, more dangerous. There was no military activity here at the time, no outgoing fire, and this can only be described as an attack on civilians right near the heart of Kyiv.
I woke up for a cigarette right before. Maybe I knew something, says Serhiy, who lives with his mother, and described the slow motion effect of hearing the incoming round, then the explosion. It blew out my window and doors. If I'd been near them, I'd be dead, he said. Nina was sleeping when the attack happened, shaken but unhurt. She told us she's happy not to be alone this morning and asked if I have a mother, who also happens to be named Nina. She said this attack shows why Ukrainians need to fight, as open Russian war with no distinction between civilians and soldiers is moving into Kyiv. After a brutal weekend which saw Russia expand its war, hitting a training base in the far west near Lviv and Poland, the closest attack yet to a NATO border, killing at least 35, as Russia increasingly relies on another tactic from a bygone era: siege warfare. Russia is starving the southern city of Mariupol into surrender, surrounding it, bombing food depots, cutting off food and water, bombing the maternity hospital last week. This injured, pregnant woman in an iconic and heart-wrenching photo of the attack has died, according to the Associated Press, which reports that among her final words after realizing she was losing her baby